Huh? Do you know the I have to do you know this do you know I have to do you
Hello guys, earlier this week I decided to find out what it would be like to prank my view.
I see.
Maybe you can pour some water into it, but I'm sure it won't be able to hold much. Even if you are able to fill it up a little bit, it will be enough just to make your feet wet. Also, the water inside will get minimal sunshine because the second level of the letter E functions as a roof, which means the water will stay cold. Number 9, J. Thanks to the little curve at the bottom, it holds significantly more water compared to the letter E, but it's not big enough for you to lay inside. I mean, you can, but your legs will be out of the water. You also get a little cover at the top which protects you against strong UV and rain. Number 8, C. Extremely comfortable, it protects against UV, rain, wind. So what's wrong with it? Well, you can't fill it with water too much. Again, it will be only enough to get down and just lay. Pretty boring. This letter, like the previous ones, could be good. It's close to it, but not enough. Number 7, S. You may think that the letter S would be a horrible pool, but it's way better than you think. If you look closely, there's a curve at the end of it, meaning you can pour more water, enough to cover your body if you lay down. Also, another great factor is that you are protected against the sun from around 11 a.m. after the sun reaches a high angle. Or, if you want to see the sunset while taking a bath, just turn it and you can enjoy the sunshine from 3 p.m. all the way to the night. The shape of the letter S also works as an umbrella if it rains. Number 6, N. Finally, a pool you can fill without worrying about the water escaping. I wouldn't say the letter N is really bad, but it's also not perfect. This pool gets deep very quickly, and the angles are very sharp, meaning you can't stand inside. You either swim or sink. However, holding yourself on the edges sounds like a great idea. And you can dive into the pool since it's deep enough. You can pack some food and drinks to the side too. Maybe you can pour some water into it.
Parents who adopted older kids, what made you say yes? When my wife and I first walked into the group home, we had already been approved to adopt one child, ideally a toddler. We walked out 3 hours later having agreed to foster a 14-year-old boy named Isaac who hadn't spoken a single word in 4 years. The caseworker warned us before we met him. Isaac had been in 7 placements since he was 9. Every family sent him back within a few months. He wasn't violent, he wasn't destructive, he just refused to speak. Doctors called it selective mutism triggered by trauma. His file didn't say what the trauma was. Nobody knew. Isaac had never told anyone. He was sitting at a table in the common room when we met him, drawing in a spiral notebook. He didn't look up. My wife sat down across from him and slid a granola bar across the table. He glanced at it, then at her, then went back to drawing. That was our whole first meeting. In the car on the way home, my wife said, "We're taking him." I said, "He didn't even look at us." She said,
SpongeBob suddenly discovered a giant fish bone in the Krusty Krab safe. Mr. Krabs said it was just left by the previous chef, just throw it away and it'd be good to use. But Squidward absolutely refused to use it. That safe was dirtier than Patrick's outhouse.
You don't expect me to clean it!
No, he doesn't. I don't either.
SpongeBob went to work with a feather duster, kicking up so much dust that Squidward and Mr. Krabs could barely keep their eyes open. Then he stuck his arm into a bucket of water, and the water spread all over his body. He twisted off his face, and a powerful stream of water burst out. Once SpongeBob was back to normal, the safe was spotless and gleaming.
Impressive indeed. Just keep your grubby little hands to your side.
You got it, Squidward. Finally, I have a clean place to store my toothbrush.
Just don't touch my clarinet.
But when Squidward told SpongeBob to get back to serving, he found the guy bent over with his big butt sticking out of the safe. Turns out SpongeBob had lined the inside with red velvet. SpongeBob looked proud of himself, but Squidward was completely speechless. Then SpongeBob dragged in a bunch of random tools. Watching him head into the kitchen, Squidward had a bad feeling and dropped his money to chase after him. Who could resist the lure of money? When the fish swarmed for it, Mr. Krabs turned into a snarling guard dog and scared them all off. He was acting just like a possessive mutt. Squidward reached the kitchen and opened the safe door under SpongeBob's eager gaze. Inside was a maze of drawers stacked one on top of another. But Squidward didn't care about any of that, he just wanted to know where his nose flute was. SpongeBob pulled open a drawer, took out a card, and pointed to where the flute was hidden. He went over and found it. Squidward let out a huge sigh of relief. He warned SpongeBob that he could lose anything, but never the nose flute. But just as he was taking a customer's order, a noise came from the kitchen. Watching the safe shake violently, Squidward broke into a cold sweat. He rushed over and crawled inside to see what was going on. Holy moly, it had been expanded again. He opened the drawer where the flute was supposed to be, but all he found was a note.
Item has been temporarily moved during reconstruction. Relocated to shelf 1018.2-E.
Squidward climbed the ladder and found the spot mentioned on the note. Another note appeared, reading, "Whoever believes this is a dog." He was messing with Squidward on purpose. Furious, Squidward started looking everywhere for SpongeBob. Suddenly, SpongeBob's figure
Finish
flashed.
the lyrics.
Yeah, boy.
If you got it correctly, that's plus 500 Riz. If you finish with less than 900 Riz, you are so cooked. Have you double tapped the screen yet? If you did, that's plus 300 Riz. If not, you have 3 seconds or you get minus 500. Now hold down the comment button and select one of the 4 emojis. If you pick the laughing emoji, that's minus 400 Riz. Follow me for a bonus 600 Riz. If you don't follow me, that's minus 800 Riz. Sorry, bro, I don't make the rules. If your Riz is in the negatives right now, you really need to lock in. If you love the 6-7 meme, that's minus 500 Riz instantly. Now, what is the first app that pops up when you click share and then more? If it's airdrop, that's plus 300 Riz. Save this video so I know who are the winners. Finish the lyrics.
Hey,
Where's the fucking bass?
小心震荡，联手出击，业务共振中。
茶须慢慢摇，心急则未散。小谣有此雅兴，我自然。